As some of you may know, I recently rolled the crap on my ankle, but luckily I had stacked a ton of footage beforehand, so this video is going to have a bunch of skating of me and my friends. In fact, the next few videos will have skating, possibly all the way up until the time that my ankle is no longer hurt, because I try to stay at least 6 or 7 videos ahead. So that's why, like, a lot of times it doesn't line up with what's going on in my life and Instagram or whatever. But yeah, got a bunch of skating, but this video is focused on the mentality of skateboarding, and then I'll talk a little bit about it, and then it'll go to skating, and then back and forth. You know the format. That's what I do. So I personally think that the mentality of skateboarding and, you know, kind of controlling your thoughts with skateboarding is kind of broken into 3 categories. And 3 categories, I would consider them motivation, then I would go distractions, and then I would go fear. Out of the 3 of those, distractions is probably my biggest issue, and then motivation is my least biggest issue, and fear is kind of in the middle. Mostly because I don't go head-to-head with fear as often as a lot of skaters might do it, because I'm not pushing that side of my skating. I like to stay within my comfort zone, and yeah, I don't know, but I'm still, when it comes to doing something that I'm scared of, I'm pretty good at getting myself to do it if I actually want to do it. Just more often than not, I don't really care to try the tricks that I'm scared of, because I don't know, jumping down stuff with flip tricks and grinds and stuff like that I'm not comfortable with it's just not that fun to me, and there's no real motivation for me to push myself in that direction as of right now. But now that I'm working on a video part, I'm definitely going to be dealing with a lot more of the fear stuff. Already starting to push myself awkwardly enough, but also true to suit. I rolled my ankle doing something that wasn't scary at all, which is how it always goes. I never get hurt doing anything cool. Anyways, here's a little bit of skating. All right, we're at Haley's favorite skate park with Haley's least favorite person, Christian Flores. He's gonna not land this line first try. My lens is a little dirty. Let me smudge it up more. Perfect.
Easy.
Yeah. All right, you are.
Just got here.
He hasn't been trying this line at all.
Never tried it yet. I've never even tried skateboarding before, but I saw Aaron Kyra taught me how, so.
I just want to carry you and tell me now. They call me the queen off of their heads, man. I don't need to, no one wants to see your face in this clip anyways, dude.
At all, bro.
Hell no, dude. Elon Musk over here. Jesus Christ. Trying to stay relevant, dude. I'm just making all these. Dogecoin, dude. That was to the moon. Doge. Oh, shut up, dude. Just let me live. I'm hip. I know what's going on.
Okay, so my outfit was bad. Dan thinks he could do it better. Actually, he doesn't think he could do better, but he's gonna try to do it. Same line. Great. No, you said you always do it better down stuff, though.
I do. I have to land at least 1 on flat. That's like literally, I've tried like 5 on flat so far. I haven't even landed on one yet.
There you go. That looked like mine down the thing.
I was going to say, that was like what you did. One more. Let me hit something.
Just do what I did.
Okay, here we go. One more try on flat, and then I'll try it.
Okay, one more try. Now he's going to try it. All right, dude, I'll film it sick.
Crook, back tail. 25 hours of dead space. No, I flipped.
Oh, I should have done something. Oh, looks like it's sticky, huh?
When I stop skating and try to start skating again, it's so hard for me. Like, I just like, my legs like are sore now. It's feeling really good earlier.
My legs hurt too.
That was pretty bad.
That was good.
Don't lie to me.
Send it. Make it nice.
Alright.
is gonna be it.
I land this knife flip right here.
I'm proud of you for trying. Ooh, that was gorgeous.
Well, now I'm warming up, baby. That's how good I really am. That's my true colors, dude. I'm gonna sack my board on this knife. There's
No, just do what you just did right there. It was perfect.
I know right now that you want me to do the same line as you, so you don't look as bad as you did with that really bad nollie flip. Because you know, if there's one person out there who can outshine you in doing a bad nollie flip.
Oh, well, that's not why. I just thought it'd be fun.
Yeah, like sure. Yeah, we have fun skating. That's frustrating. To be honest.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's sticky.
No, it's not. I'm ollieing wrong. Like, I go to pop and my back foot's coming off my tail, and then I'm slapping it into the back tail, making me stiff.
Look, when I was trying it, I was blaming myself too, because like I know what I was doing wrong, but at the same time, like no, it was sticky. Dude.
Oh, you're right.
It is sticky. For you, it's sticky.
It's definitely sticky.
Yeah.
It's like the Sticky Bandits Home Alone.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, one more time. Really not feeling this back tail.
That back tail was good.
Don't lie to me.
I do know it. You want to try still?
Yeah, so the dude he tried to do front 5 back on the ledge and slipped back and hit his head on the ground.
It's like blood on the ground.
Yeah, it's like blood kind of everywhere. He seems to be good. Like he said he didn't get knocked out or anything, but it was like definitely makes me not want to jump down this 2-stair with the nollie flips that I'm flipping right now. And by that I haven't even flipped one yet.
Yeah, you don't have to. You don't want to.
I'm gonna give it a go.
Okay. Oh, that was it, but you forgot something.
Was it pop?
Yeah.
How do you do that?
Oh, that was good. Oh, shoot. I was going right where you were, sorry.
Nollie flip was okay.
That was actually really good.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. Oh, oops. I mean, let's do it again. That was actually really good.
With his acting. Hold on, let me get him. Okay, ready?
Dude, that was actually really good.
Thanks, man. Thanks, man.
You're welcome.
We're going to just talk about, so first I'm going to talk about distractions. And distractions is something that I deal with fairly often. It is not an easy one for me to overcome. I think for whatever reason, dealing with fear and getting motivated, it's way, way easier. And distractions could be anything from, there's a car driving at the spot and it's like you're thinking about that too much, or there's people walking that are like not even anywhere near you, but they're just like walking across the street or something like that, and you're like, I can't go right now. Or like in this video, what I'm dealing with is someone was skating a ledge and he misses a ledge. I mean, you'll see in the video, we talk more about it and blah blah blah, but he tries a ledge trick, slips out, hits his head at the skate park, and his head's like bleeding. And like, to think about someone getting hurt, it's pretty hard to not think about yourself getting hurt. And like, seeing it happen and like the thud and everything like that, I was like, man, I kind of don't want to try anything that I could hit my head on. And here I am skating in the video, I'm skating down a gap, doing a trick that I don't really do down gaps that much. So it's kind of like, this maybe isn't the best move ever. The ground's a little slippery, but I'm also fully aware that it's very unlikely that I'm gonna get hurt trying something that I'm that scared of. I'm probably gonna get hurt, I don't know, skating a board without a nose like an idiot and doing a backside flip. So yeah, for me, dealing with that stuff, here's the strategy. I've also passed the strategy on to Dale, and it has helped him immensely. And it's something that I call playing the game. And the game is this. You try to reverse psychology yourself into thinking whatever is distracting you only makes you want to do it more. Like, for example, when I'm trying a trick and there's like a lot of people like walking around, or like the skate park's very busy, and like you think to yourself like, oh man, maybe someone's going to get in the shot. Or pedestrians are like, on the sidewalk, and you think like, oh man, like maybe one of them's gonna cut me off and I'm not gonna get to the next trick of the line. They're gonna go sit on the ledge, then I'm gonna go skate. I let that motivate me, like, yeah, like, whatever, like, let's just go now, like, let's just get it. I think a good example of, like, that happening in a video is, there's a clip where Dustin Dolan frontside no slides his hubba to fakie, and there's these guys walking up carrying a ladder, and he, like, skates between them, ducks under the ladder, which is obviously great luck, and then does front nose to fake it. He's like, under the ladder, bitch, and it's, that was, like, just, like, a really cool scene to where, like, you could tell that those guys being in the way and potentially making him wait is what motivated him to commit and make that trick that try. And now it's just like, we'll go to a skate park, and the more crowded it is, the more I'm just like, yeah, let's get it. Like, let's try to do some tricks. And as goofy and stupid as that sounds, it honestly helps a lot. It definitely helps me not be upset at the skate park because more people are enjoying the park than just myself. Not that I'm upset that they're enjoying it, but, like, you know, when a park's crowded, you're just kind of like, ah, damn it. Like, you know, I wish I had this to myself. It makes me, like, want to get more. And with someone hitting their head, I remember I was thinking before I was trying the flip trick down the stairs, I was just like, yeah, that's scary, and I'm just going to go anyways. And that was, like, motivating me, was just, like, the fact that I was forcing myself to overcome it was, like, the actual motivation to do it. And that game works in every which way, shape, and form. You can play the game with getting kicked out of a spot, or when you're not really feeling it, like when you're just, like, kind of, like, scared, just, like, a little bit, sometimes the game works. There's a whole other strategy for dealing with fear. I have a separate video on it that I will link in the bio, but that's also going to be the next category that I'm going to cover, the final one. But yeah, distractions is tough. The game is my best recommendation. Try to just, like, convince yourself of the opposite, because, I mean, your brain's capable of a lot of goofy shit. So, yeah. Okay, so I have to watch. Wait, okay. You literally came out of nowhere. I'm filming Christian.
I'm not. Well, now I'm confused.
Exactly. Like, what? You just come over here. I don't know where you're going. Dude, why do you keep bailing? That's the trick that you want to try.
Yeah.
Let's see that as a... Oh, damn. Damn it. Stuck it. Upside down. How the hell did that even happen? That was crazy. Idiot. Idiot.
That would be my month right there, dude.
Switch, big spin, kick flip, not land, dude. That's a trick.
I think I have to do the kickflip.
Really? For motivation?
I didn't.
Fucking splatter.
Subscribe to Dan's YouTube.
They already are, dude. They already are.
No, they're not enough, dude. Both of us aren't, like, have houses from this shit yet, so this is bullshit. Y'all need to fucking hit the subscribe button.
If they hit subscribe button, all of a sudden we have a house.
Houses.
You're a fucking idiot.
Cut it, just cut it.
Idiot. I actually filmed it that time, but you mumbled it so dumb, no one probably understood what you said.
Hey Dan, you're really good at skateboarding. Maybe we should film you skate instead. You think?
I filmed it that time. Oh, I wasn't recording.
Oh God. Dan, you're good. Let's film. What do you hate?
I want to go up the Euro and then to the ledge and then freestyle.
Freestyle, okay. See, when Dan freestyles, he means like, oh, like I'm gonna rap really good, and then if I stumble, it'll be like a fakey tray flip. I might vomit. Don't worry, I'll film it. So good at everything else besides flat ground. Yeah. Like everything else, all this really hard shit, you're doing like really good first try.
Motivation. Getting motivated to skate. I know a lot of people ask me the question, how do you stay motivated to skate? Like I skate just about every single day. And like what keeps me going? What do I think about to like get motivated to try to do the things that are a little bit scary? Or what do I do to get motivated to, I don't know, go out and start filming a video part? And for me, there's a couple different things that you can do. What I used to do was I used to watch video parts. I used to be very much like, oh yeah, I'm gonna watch the status business part before I go skate, and then I'm gonna like think about the song that he was skating to while I'm skating and sort of like fantasize that I'm like skating to that song. Or sometimes I would have a song that I really like that I wanted to skate to in my next video part, and I would be like kind of playing that song in my head as I skate it, sort of picturing like what it would look like if I did the trick to that song. That definitely got me like a little bit, I don't know, got the adrenaline going a little bit, got me a little bit excited. But for me, the biggest motivation with skating is it's pretty rare that I won't really be in a very skatey mood. And then I'll start skating, and then while I'm skating, I still don't enjoy the skating thing. And like I've said this a couple times, my whole thing with skateboarding is I want to learn as like many tricks as I possibly can, so I can have as much board control as I possibly can, because the more options that I have to try different tricks, the more fun I have. So sometimes I'll like focus really hard on like, man, if I, like if I'm not really feeling that skatey, but I know I need to skate that day, like if I've made plans to skate with people and I'm just like not really feeling it, don't get me wrong, sometimes if I'm really not feeling it, I just won't skate. But if like it's a situation where it's like, oh, okay, I need to go skate, I promised these people, or I got to go try this trick, I will definitely think of like the benefits of it. Like, okay, well, like I would love to learn this trick because that might open a door for a lot of other things. Or if it's like we're going to go to a spot that has something that I'm a little bit scared of, you also build up a muscle memory for fear. So it's just like, oh, maybe I'll push myself today, and then skating the rail at the park won't be as scary. And I very much so kind of look down the line to get motivated, more so now than looking at other people's skating. Like it's very much like, oh yeah, like I want to be able to do as many tricks as I possibly can. I want to, I don't know, like it's really satisfying when you can go to a skate park and just sort of have your mind on shuffle and not plan anything. And that is like another thing that helps me stay motivated is I don't necessarily plan out tricks that I'm going to do at the spot too early, because it's like sometimes you get there and it's just not like you expect it. So I like to kind of like let my feelings decide, but sort of knowing like the mystery of that is also exciting. Like, oh man, like I wonder what I'm going to actually get into today. Because how many times have you gone to the skate park thinking you're going to learn this trick, or like I'm going to go to this handrail and try this trick, and then you don't do any of it. You just end up skating something completely different. And that's what's kind of cool about skating is we're all like Plinko chips from The Price is Right when we get on our board. Like I have no clue what trick I'm going to get into. I have no idea. Like maybe one of my friends is going to be like, hey man, let's learn fucking switch wheelie grind nose grabs. Like that's such a terrible trick. I'm in. Like who knows what you could get into. And that honestly is what really keeps me motivated is I don't know what I'm going to do on my skateboard or what you're going to get into, what sort of like adventure you're going to get into. But I don't know. I think that and the long view of like, I'm going to learn more tricks from today. I'm going to get better at skating today. And that's just, in my opinion, going to make skating a lot more fun. Because the more you skate, in my opinion, the more fun you can possibly have on a skateboard. And that's really what keeps me going. I never really had those moments where I felt like I was going to stop skating. I always said when I'm over skating, I'm going to quit. And that just hasn't happened yet. maybe I'll skate forever. I don't plan to skate forever, but if I do, that'd be cool.
Backside nose slide on the rail because that's the coolest rail trick.
Oh,
that's actually kind of sticky. All right, switch it over, Battle.
okay, battle out the nothing.
No, we weren't so close. They didn't want to make it seem so obvious, so they were like, listen,
we can't put him in there.
you know how close we are? I just call him Care for short. Like, we're on like that kind of.
Oh, what's up, Care?
Oh my god, look.
Gap up the shoelace.
Shut this now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Oh my god! I was not expecting that.
Most random flip trick ever.
Hard flip?
I used
I've
to
never
be hard
seen you
flip
hard
guy.
flip.
When I was a pup, I was a hard flip guy.
I think I saw it in that video part where you had hair.
I did it on that double side. It's like a 6 flat 4.
I mean, honestly, I got like bored watching that. I'd rather watch your videos now.
Yeah, I agree.
Like the ones that you had to try way harder for.
One's
like
when I'm
not as
less
fun.
good at skating.
Yeah.
Let's go, we'll just keep going this way.
Okay, well I guess it's still a line.
Oh, yeah. How's that angle? Not right. I haven't used it yet. Yeah,
I
just
used it
I
before.
just
It's
filmed
really
like this.
good.
Yeah, he says the 360 part's pretty cool.
Cause like I went to go skate a gap by myself, so I put it like where somebody would be standing, and like just animated it to follow me. So it was like I had a fisheye angle too. That's sick.
Slide it the rail.
Sloppy crook. Sloppy crook nose slide.
That's what I was trying
You finally landed something on flat ground. Wait, you did. Oh.
Oh! It gets worse! Alright, let's try that in the top, because everything was bad.
Okay, Dan, land it.
Okay.
Dude, off your board, dude. Get the fuck out of here. Dude, you know what? You know what? Fuck you.
If I land this one, I'll try this last after your nose grind down the hubba. I'm really happy for you and your dick.
Give Dan's kidney stones are like all built up and like pissing him off because like him skating, you know, moves around and then his shit gets moved around. So he'd be like super happy-go-lucky guy, but then the pain just kicks in and it's like super angry Dan. But we love him either way. Don't worry, dude. You got it.
Too much is relying on a fucking flat ground nollie track.
You want me to do it? You want me to do it?
I'm gonna focus this board and go fucking home.
No. Yeah, no, you have to do my shear review.
I'm gonna fucking eat myself.
Eat yourself?
So,
Myself suck.
fuck, dude.
You got it.
Alright, here's, I'm gonna try all switch line. Switch tail, back switch Smith. Switch heel into the bank. Those are working really well. And then switch foot down the 2 block.
Why are you setting yourself? What? What?
Setting myself up for the most failure ever.
Oh
At least
my
like
God.
this way, like I'm in so much pain, it's like fuck it, at least like I'll try stuff that I don't really expect to land. So I won't get frustrated that I can't land stuff that I think I can do.
Okay, well then don't get mad.
It's not looking good.
Well, at least you can't get mad then after you fall down.
That's the point.
Can't get mad. No, yeah, my kidney stones are acting up too. I don't know if you notice, everybody gets them, but you just cry about it. In it. Oh, look, there it is. I admire Dan because even though he's really mad about something, he can still put up with me bugging him while he's angry.
Still what?
Put up with me bugging you while you're angry.
I like when people bug me. I think it's funny. That's like my only salvation. When I'm frustrated, someone's like giving me shit while I'm frustrated. I'm like, it's kind of calming me down. Oh my gosh, I'm trash. That was good actually. Oh yeah, there's too much dead space. It's one of the dead zone. Sorry, I distracted you. You did. I'm still going. Oh, okay. Yep, back in. Back off. Dude, that wasn't bad.
That was really good.
I didn't hate the switch flip.
That was really good.
Okay, here it is, fear. Now, like I said earlier, I do have a separate video. It's called the fear hack. I'll link it in the bio, where in the video, I literally do a trick that I'm scared of and build my way up to it. It's fakie heel flip. I'm scared of doing that tricks down stuff, and I do it off of a curb, I think, or I do it off of a little loading dock thing that's like really low, and then I do it down a 3-stair, and then ultimately I do it down the 5-stair at Westchester. I think I did it more than once too. And you can literally see in the video the process that it took for me to overcome my fear, and I'm talking you through like what I'm going through and how I'm thinking about it and how it's helping me overcome it. And that, I think, is a very more detailed explanation of what I'm about to tell you, but I can definitely tell you just a couple other things that maybe I didn't touch on in that video. So for me, when it comes to dealing with fear, the place that you want to get to is that blank mind, right? Like you want to get to the part where when you're rolling up to the trick that you're scared of, you're not thinking of what's going to happen at all. You're almost not thinking at all. You let your body almost go onto autopilot, and then you just try the trick. And that is a very difficult place to get to when your fear is so overcoming that you like, I mean, I've been at a spot where I wanted to try a trick and I was like kind of shaking. Like my legs went to straight jello and I was just like, oh my God, like, I don't know, like I'm so spooked. And when you get to that point, the shaky legs thing, that is a good time to walk away for a second and calm yourself down. It's a very good time to be like, you know what? My body is responding to what my mind keeps telling it, and I need those two to be separate for this trick. I need these two to not be linked at all. My mind can be scared, but long as my body is like more calm, it's going to be a whole lot safer, and it's going to be a whole lot less to overcome. And so what I'll do is I'll actually like walk away. Like if I'm trying a trick down a set of stairs, I'll walk away. I'll do a couple on flat ground. Or if I'm trying like a grind, like I like, rub my board on the rail, but try not to think about anything. Just sort of watch myself rub the board on the rail and try to like bring myself to this blank mindset. I always talk about the invisible line that is before the obstacle that you're about to jump down. And I always say that if it's a flip trick, you know that you're going to commit to that flip trick as you're running and dropping your board. You know then whether you're going to put your feet on the board. And with a handrail, you don't know whether you're going to jump on it until about 6 feet before the rail. That's how it's always been for me, where I'm like, you're going so fast, 6 feet before the rail is the point of no return, you have to jump. So you might as well try to put the grind on the rail, because if you just jump out and run down the rail, that's way sketchier. And knowing where those lines is, for me personally, helps a lot, because that's like a closer goal to me. Like, okay, I just got to like make this decision before I drop my board, or I have to, cross this line with enough speed that there's no point of return. And sometimes that's less intimidating for me than to actually like think like, I got a frontside hurricane, this handrail. I hope I don't get my wheel stuck under the rail or something crazy like that. Like I'll just think about the overcoming the fear as the obstacle and not the trick itself, because my body knows how to do the trick. I've done the trick 1,000 times on whatever I practiced on or wherever else I've done the trick. So that I know I have in the bag. I'm not going to try something that I don't think I'm prepared for. And I don't think you should either, unless you're trying to like get to some crazy level in skateboarding where making like a decent living off of it, because there are skaters who will just go for shit. You watch that Pedro Delfino's part. You can tell that he's just like, all right, here we go. Let's do big rail. Like, doesn't matter how good he is at skating, like you're still really rolling the dice with a lot of those things. And I mean, raddest dude ever too. He's such a sweet. It's so funny how he's like such a nice guy and like so almost like soft spoken, and then at the same time it's just like, oh no, he's the gnarliest human being ever. And his sister too. But anyways, For me, yeah, the making the goal, not necessarily the trick itself, but the overcoming the fear helps me deal with the fear because it just seems more digestible. And then kind of knowing where the line is that I need to cross. And recomposing yourself is something I definitely recommend. If you are too shook, do not be scared to be like, hey guys, like if they're filming or something, be like, I need like 5 minutes. Or if you're trying like a ledge trick that you're scared of, or you're just by yourself trying to learn something, whether it's your first kickflip and you're afraid to put your feet on it, sometimes it's just like, I got to walk away. And then when I come back, no matter what, I'm making the decision, no matter what happens, no matter how I feel, I am putting my feet on that board. And maybe your voice will crack and it'll make you sound way cooler. So yeah, those are pretty much my main tips for dealing with those mental things. I can go way more into detail with all of them, but I kind of wanted to give like a quick little rundown of each of them. And if you guys want a more detailed version of any of the subjects that I just covered, let me know in the comments. I will gladly do that because this is sort of like me spitballing at you, and I definitely have a lot to say. I think I've helped quite a few people try tricks that they're scared of, like in person, talking them through it. And I definitely want to find the right words to convey all that information to people just watching this video, and hopefully this like helped you. Anywho, I'm gonna eat breakfast, and yeah, it's coffee cake for breakfast. Deal with it. Until next time.